What's up? What's up? So this is the introduction to my C.H.I.L.L method. And C.H.I.L.L is an acronym that stands for contemplation. So we're going to deep dive into what that is. Heart amplification. Intuitive intervals for more love and light. So this is, I don't want to call it a workout because I am standing tall on an official global campaign to change the word workout to word play out. Okay, this is something we get to do. This is like, you know, if my 8-year-old daughter was like, oh, crap, I gotta get outside and get on the swing set today. I gotta make sure I make time to get out there and swing around and get on my bike. And like, we're not wired that way. We look forward to movement. We have a natural affinity for movement. So that's what we want to do, is generate the fun, the spirit of what we're doing. So I'm gonna dive right in. And it's going to be a play out like you've never had before, because this is going to involve using, you know, when you work out, you get those like genius ideas, but you're working out, right? Or you're playing out and you're like, oh, that's a great idea. And then you forget. And the beauty of movement is that it catalyzes our creativity. It opens up our hearts and it allows us to tap into different brainwave activity. So we actually get outside of ourselves in our stress bubble, where we're operating from these brainwaves that fire us into stress states of like anxiety and, you know, fight or flight, and driving up our sympathetic nervous system. So the C.H.I.L.L method is exactly that. It's tapping into these creative brainwaves by amplifying our heart's energy. And I'm not going to bore you with the science of it, but there's so much physiology here. There's so much freaking science and magic here. And I'm just lit up to share that. So I'm going to drop right in. So the first step is getting into this contemplative phase. Now, contemplation is this beautiful crossroads between meditation and concentration. What I love about contemplation is you can do this anytime. When you're sitting in meditation, you know, it's a practice, and it involves, you know, sitting still, closing your eyes, you know, being in a very peaceful, calming environment, and you're getting into that place of mindlessness, and it can be guided, and meditation is great, and I recommend doing that too. And concentration is what we do a lot, right? And it stimulates a certain type of brainwave activity, these alpha waves that allow us to focus on something. Contemplation kind of brings both together. I like to call contemplation relaxed imagination. And you can do this anytime. It's like when you start to daydream, but it's not daydreaming in worry, and it's not daydreaming in dwelling, right? Because if we're living in the past and we're dwelling, there's a lot of resentment energy there. And if we're constantly thinking forward into the future about how we want something to look, and we're trying to control an outcome, there's a lot of anxiety there. There's a lot of fear energy there. And we want to get into love energy and into the present moment where we can experience bliss and joy right now. That's what this play out is about. When we do that, we actually stimulate thousands of chemicals that are solely responsible for healing, repairing, replenishing every freaking cell of your body. So you can step into your exquisite health and freaking maintain it because you're in alignment. Your cells are in alignment for it. So first thing we're going to do is prepare ourselves for some contemplation. We want to start to get our chi, which is our life force. Our life force is our energy. And you think about the energy that we have within our bodies, and every organ radiates and creates this energy around us, which we call an aura. Energy in the form of chi is like blood flow. Okay, it flows throughout your body. The difference is, with your circulatory system, your blood stays internal, but your energy goes outward. So we want to start to get some of that stuck energy moving. We're going to do some Qigong. We're going to drop into some body awareness. That's going to allow us to open up and amplify our heart. So we want to radiate, we want to amplify our heart's frequency, because when we step into that love energy, we open up and get our brain activity going too. And this is going to allow us to have those creative intuitions come in during the course of our play out. So you want to have a journal handy, for sure. Let's drop in. We're going to start with some Qigong. I'm going to cue you on some moves. You can pause this and do it on your own, at your own pace. But I'm going to just take you through some simple Qigong movements. Again, getting that life force energy going. We're going to focus particularly on a couple of movements to stimulate your adrenal glands and take care of them and nurture them and send them good energy. Take care of your heart energy because we're going to be focusing there. And then we're going to seal up that practice and allow us to drop like from the head, from all the negative, from all the chatter. We're going to drop into the more peacefulness of the heart. Boom, let's get after it. So we're starting with just opening up, nice, gentle Qigong, starting in this position, everything relaxed. You're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. In and exhale. And you're going to reach up like you're just scooping up energy and you're going to bring it down. Reach up, scoop up that energy, bring it down. And then you're going to take your hands and you're going to bring them apart and you're going to start to come inward. And I want you to imagine that you can feel your own aura. And you're going to pull apart the hands, and as you drag them in closer, you're not pushing your hands closer as much as they're just being pulled in. And you can start to feel an energetic existence in between your hands. Once you have that energy there, you can come back to rest. And we're going to step apart. And we're going to reach out. And breathing can be nice and normal. Feeling that energy. We're starting to send energy and love to the adrenal glands. Still in the adrenals. And now we're going to move into some heart energy, which we need. And sealing up the practice. All right. Now we're going to get into some body awareness so that we can amplify our heart. What I want you to do is sit comfortably, and you're going to, you can close your eyes, okay? We're going to stay physically present and invite the sensations of light energy to come into your body, okay? Now closing your eyes, I want you to pick a body part, any body part you want. I typically say to pick that body part that you seem to fixate on, like, I'm always just like kind of bashing my own tummy, my own post-pregnancy tummy. So I usually try to send love and light there. But you can pick any body part you want. Intensely feel into its energy. Get present in that particular body part. Stay there for a few breaths, just deeply breathing in and out. When you breathe, you want to breathe in expansively. And we'll talk about that in a second. But for now, I want you to just take note of your breathing and focusing love and light on one body part. And now let your attention flow through your whole body like a wave, circulating from your head to your feet and back up again, just a wave coming up and down your body. Feel the energy of your whole body in totality, like you're just sending this radiance all throughout every cell, every part of your body. Let thoughts pass gently, okay? Just pay attention to your own lightness, any tingling that may start to come up, like all the sensations that arise inside your physical space, inside your body. Okay, you're now present. You're now open. Cellularly, we are trying to open up your cell's receptor sites, okay, where they experience body sensations. We're trying to open up those receptors. Now, you're ready to amplify your heart. This is priming you for absolute creativity, and not just during this play out, but this is going to be a new norm. This is how you get to live because it's your freaking birthright. So take your pulse right now, and not like in the form of with your stopwatch and counting beats per minute or on your Fitbit. No, like we're totally unplugged. This is about getting back into your natural state and tapping into your superhuman powers, right? I call it supernatural because we are supernatural. Connect with the beating of your own beautiful heart. So you can put your hand right on your chest. If you can't feel it there, you can go here. Just connect in with it. And then continue to stay in breath. Now here is where I want you to take note. As you inhale, you pull that fresh, delicious oxygen in. You inhale abundance, okay? You inhale expansiveness. You open up your chest. So when you breathe in circularly, not vertically, right? Inhale expansiveness, inhale abundance. And as you exhale in surrender, okay? You surrender all the hows, all the shoulds, all the trying tos, all the push, all the hard, all the struggle. Just surrender to what is right now, okay? And love on all the thoughts that come up, okay? Whatever thoughts start to come up for you, just calm your brain. Let your brain know, I'll tend to those thoughts later. Now is for my physical body. So I want you to imagine a circle of pink light around your heart. So your heart is literally surrounded in like this pink halo, sparkling halo of light. Relax into this light and begin to simply ask what your heart's intentions are, right? Knowing that you are the representation of your desired vision in the highest frequency of love for the greatest good of all whom you touch. Okay? Stay in that breath for a moment. What are your intentions? You don't have to have answers. You're simply asking the question, and you're inhaling in abundance, and you're surrendering as you exhale. So you don't have to know the answer. Simply surrender to receiving the answers. So now you're ready for contemplation. Okay? You're going to sit in this place of relaxed imagination. Okay, your intention is still in the present moment, right? But now you're in your soul space. You've asked to surrender. You are now listening. You are open to receiving. You're open to seeing any negative thoughts that start to come in. You can observe them. You can be witness to them, right? You can see them for the distortion that they are, and you can feel in your body that it feels icky. See it in love. Honor it. Stay present. When you feel the heaviness, it's just simply there for you to know that, hey, that actually doesn't belong there, right? And then again, ask to receive perhaps something that might feel more awesome, and play this, do this dance, right? In the form of just simply asking for insight without judgment or expectation, and just allow the healing energies of balance and restoration to flood through every part of your being. Okay, your feel-good hormones are surging now. So next step, you're going to bust out your journal. Okay, this is where we get to really play. I've got my journal right here. I always keep it with me for my workouts. You're gonna bust out your journal. And you're simply going to now just write what came up, right? What came up? What was the pattern or old belief that perhaps came up that started to give you this icky, dark feeling, this heavy feeling, this anxious feeling? What was it? Where did it come from? When did it start? Is it even yours? Right? It's now a matter of getting it out on paper so that your mind has a place for it to go. Now your mind is like, oh, thank you for tending to me. Thank you for listening to me. And you can see that you, your soul, is not your mind. And your soul can simply observe it. That's why it feels heavy. If it felt good, it would be from your soul, because your soul knows. Your mind doubts, and your body is telling you exactly what's going on. So when the thoughts come up, if a thought comes up and it feels light and amazing, it's the fucking truth. Because the truth feels light, right? And if there's a thought that comes up and it makes you feel dark and heavy and icky, it's a lie. So if you're stressing about something, start to journal on like, why am I worried about this? Like, where's that coming from? Maybe it's an old story about money that your dad had, right? That's not even yours. Maybe it's an old story about like your mom always being so hard on you and you decided you weren't worthy, right? It's a journey. So just noticing, like, what am I feeling? What is the body sensation I'm having? Write it down. Why am I feeling this way? What was the thought that caused this body sensation? Then now, in your journal, you're going to ask yourself, what do I really want? Right? What feeling am I actually after? What I'm feeling and thinking now isn't even true, right? It gets to look however you want it to look. You get to choose the thoughts you think, so you can choose the ones that you think are best for you. Right? Here's where you get to play. Here's where you get to start to open up your mind even more and go, oh, what solutions do I get to try? In wonderment and excitement. We're not trying to fix something that's broken. We're just simply going, oh, that feels icky. And I don't want to feel icky. I don't want to feel anxious. I don't want to feel sad. I honor this feeling coming in. I thank it for being there to tell me this is why. And now I want to feel peaceful. I want to feel radiant. Okay, what do I get to do? What can I believe to get what I want moving forward? Right? I'm so excited to be more radiant every day. I can believe that right now. Right? I'm getting leaner every day. I can believe that right now. So you start to play with this. This is all going to go down in your journal. And then you're going to just really take action from this place. So here's where we're going to step in. We're going to actually shift your vibe. So you've journaled some stuff out, and now we're going to use the play out to activate your physiology. You're going to literally raise the frequency of every organ of your body in the form of movement. You can do it in lots of different ways. You can dance, you can read, you can listen to happy music, you can study personal development, but we're going to do a play out. We're going to do some intervals, and I call these intuitive intervals or intuition intervals. So we're going to do a little bit of exercise, and then you're going to have the opportunity while you're resting to bust out your journal. So any intuition coming in, you've now got the opportunity to turn that intuition into an insight, and then ponder that insight in the next interval. And then when you're pondering that insight, you may come up with an invention, and you're going to write it down so that when you're done, you're like, boom, here's how I'm changing my beliefs. Boom, here's how I'm up-leveling my business. Boom, here's how I'm changing my relationship. Here's how I'm falling in love. Here's how I'm stepping into exquisite health. Here's what I know I need to eat today because I listened to my body. All of these things are going to come through, and they're from your soul space and not from the mental chatter. So we're going to rock this out. I'm going to actually walk you through, and you can pause, and you can go through these exercises on your own. But we're going to walk through, and we're going to do a full HIIT workout, so high intensity interval training, but it's intuitive intervals. That's where we're going to rock this out. So we already did some Qigong. We've already opened up. We tapped some heart space. You're feeling amazing right now. I'm feeling lit up right now. I'm feeling excited. This morning I was having some some anxiety coming in. My daughter was running a little bit late for school. It was raining, and it was like Disney dress-up day, and it was kind of a little bit of a mommy-daughter tug and pull. Like, I wanted her to wear a Cinderella costume. She wanted to be Black Panther. She won. That's life. It's all good. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 circuits. First circuit, you're gonna do 2 times through. First exercise, goblet squat. So if you don't have weight, that's cool. You can grab a weight. You're gonna hold it here. We're gonna sit back on the tushy, nice and low into that squat. Coming up, as you sit back on that tushy, you wanna squeeze into the horns of the kettlebell if you have one, or the dumbbell. And you're gonna do 15 of those. Set that down. And we're gonna go right into 20 jumping jacks. Good old jumping jacks. Can't beat those, 20 reps there. And then we're gonna go into a T push-up. So T push-up, simple. You're gonna do a push-up, and then you're gonna come up onto one side. Boom. So you get a little rotational plank there, push-up, and then same thing other side. We got 6 on each side for those. And no rest in between. We're just gonna rock one to the next to the next. You're gonna grab that same weight, or heavier if you need to. We got one-legged deadlifts. So you're gonna literally hinge at your hip, keeping your back flat, and you're reaching opposite arm down to your leg. So right arm reaching down towards your left leg, back stays flat, and you're just like a seesaw, popping down and up. So those are one-legged deadlifts, or single-leg deadlifts. We're gonna go 10 on each side. And then you're gonna step into a lunge and curl. So you might wanna grab a slightly lighter weight for this. And we're gonna step back into a lunge. We get 8 on each side. So as you step back into your lunge, you're gonna hammer curl back to the center, and then same thing other side. So stepping back into the lunge, keeping that abdominal wall nice and tight, and you're rocking out 8 on each side, so you get a total of 16 hammer curls. And last thing you're gonna do is a Spider-Man to reach. So again, push-up position, back is flat, pulling that belly button in. You're gonna step forward, right foot next to right hand, big reach up, open up that hip. So we've got some active recovery going. You're gonna do 8 on each side for that. 1 round done. Here's where you get to rest. And when you rest, you're gonna go back over that journal. What was coming through for you? Write it out. Feelings, emotions, ideas. Now's your chance. Give yourself that opportunity, right? We're giving ourselves permission to be super creative and to turn this into the play that it actually gets to be. You get 2 rounds of that circuit. Circuit number 2. This circuit is timed. So you're gonna go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And you're gonna try to perform this circuit 2 to 4 times. It depends on how you feel, all right? So first exercise is pike push-ups. So you're gonna be in almost a downward dog position, and you're gonna try to get the top of your head toward the floor. You got 30 seconds on for this. So you're using your shoulders, abs stay nice and tight, shooting for the floor, pushing right back up. Pike push-ups, you got 30 seconds on those bad boys. 15 seconds rest, so you wanna have a stopwatch hopefully around. Next exercise, can't beat squat jumps. 30 seconds, we're gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. Drop it like it's hot, pop it up. 30 seconds on the clock. Again, you got 15 seconds in between just to set yourself up. Grab your weights if you need to. This one we do need. We're gonna go right into kettlebell swings. So you wanna get a heavier kettlebell, and you're using your glutes and your abs, not your arms, to swing this kettlebell. The arms are just simply along for the ride with the momentum. So you're popping forward, bam, from the glutes, power. Pulling that belly button in. 30 seconds, kettlebell swings. 15 seconds off. And then last exercise in the circuit, Spider-Man push-ups. I don't know about you, but I love these. I love to hate them, hate to love them, however that goes. So as you come into your push-up, you're bringing knee to elbow, back to the center. Same thing other side, like Spider-Man. Climbing a building, scaling a building. That's the circuit. Rest in between for 1 minute. Bust out the journal. Explore. Have fun. So 2 to 4 rounds of circuit number 2. Last circuit is kind of a combo. So we got a little bit of strength. We got a little bit of cardio. So I'm going to throw it all together. And first, the rhythm for this is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we're still in this rhythmic pattern. And the first exercise we got is a single leg jackknife. So we're going to do this 4 rounds. So first round, 40 seconds, you're going to use just the right leg. What is a jackknife? So you're going to start in push-up position. You're going to slide back to a downward dog. As you do that, you're going to raise your right leg. So push-up position, and as you slide back, lifting just the right leg up, and bring it back down. You want to pace yourself, because again, peeps, we're going 40 seconds. So just the right leg goes up, first 40 seconds, and you just alternate through. So second round, you're going to go left leg. Third, back to right. Fourth, back to left. Next exercise, renegade row. So again, depending on how you feel, you might want to grab some lighter dumbbells because we're going 40 seconds on the clock for these. So renegade row, you're in push-up position. And you're simply alternating row, keeping your back flat. You don't want to rotate too much, and just alternating rows. You got 40 seconds on the clock for that. And then you're going into good old cross-body mountain climbers. So push-up position, you're reaching across opposite elbow to your knee. Bam, bam. And you can bring this into whatever pace you want, but it's all about the core, so pulling that belly button in nice and tight. Cross-body mountain climbers, 40 seconds on the clock, and then you're going to drop down into rotational planks. We got a nice little abdominal strength circuit going here for the last 3 exercises. So rotational plank, plank position. And you're going to reach through and pull up and down, reach through, pull up and down, reach through, pull up. And you got a little bit of a twist here. So you're reaching through and then pulling up. That's the rotation. And then last exercise you're going to do is bicycle. So lying flat on the floor, and you're just simply going to pedal your feet. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. So if you want to make it a little bit harder, because why the heck not, right? You can stay seated and just pedal from here. And if you want to lay all the way down, you can do that as well. We got 4 rounds, peeps, in between. You're journaling. That is your intuitive intervals. Pretty freaking fun and awesome. And now you're exhilarated. Now you feel like a kid on a playground, which is exactly what we want, right? You're ready to play, you're ready to explore, and that is how we integrate into, like I mentioned, shifting your vibe, chilling out by using contemplation, amplifying your heart's energy, and doing these intuitive intervals to just bring more love and light into your life. And you can pop this through anytime, okay? You don't have to do this in an actual play-out setting, right? You can breathe, you can do some body awareness, you can contemplate, you can journal, you can start to become super aware of all the thoughts you think. And just simply, this is what I always say. It's like you have this built-in measurement tool called your body, right? Your body is. So you're moving about your day, and you're probably not even aware, and you're like, oh, why is my stomach hurting? And you just get to ask, like, why is my stomach hurting? Am I hungry? Am I anxious? Do I have to go to the bathroom? And the more aware you become, and the more you start to tap in and operate from your soul, from your body, and then allow your mind to do what it does, I call that integration. When all 3 of those operating systems are in alignment and they're humming and buzzing together, guess what? You secrete hormones to support your exquisite health. And you can freaking do anything, right? The love of your life, the prosperity that you desire, the career of your dreams, finances, just money just flowing in, your ability to impact the world if that's your calling, and just radiating in this aura and being present and truly content in the moment. That's what I want for you. So enjoy that chill method. That's how we rock the party. Peace out.
I'm so psyched for your freedom.